Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome to my channel. So my name's Jason, and if you're here, obviously you're at least somewhat into aviation. Either that or I know you and I basically just forced you to watch. But I am basically pursuing my private pilot's license, and I used a lot of YouTube. I've watched a lot of YouTube in my journey to, both decide to get my private pilot's license and, even the learning process of actually getting it. And so I thought I'd try to do the same thing. I want to give a shout out to some of my favorite YouTube channels. Russ Can Fly. He's kind of in that process of getting it right now, which I love watching that. Lou Dix, M0A, there's just a ton. Flight Mike Alpha. There's a ton of great YouTube channels out there if you're trying to learn aviation. I'm sitting right now inside of the Cessna 172 that I fly, 87 Juliet Alpha, and I'm getting my license here at Chicago Executive Airport with the Chicago Executive Flight School. It's in Wheeling, Illinois, so just north of the city. And so it is a very, very cold December morning. You can probably see my breath here. But yeah, so listen guys, we're gonna film some of these flights and I hope that you will join me on this journey of mine. I've got about 30 hours in the plane already, so a fair amount, but still need to work on those landings. Anyways, stay tuned guys, there's gonna be some great content.
So True 1 Golf, your number 2 to the field, runway, actually just continue 30.
Alright, so we're gonna head up to Waukegan, maybe do a couple maneuvers in the way, if I'm not mistaken, and get some landings in up there, and then, yes sir, I'll be ready to head back soon at that point.
Yeah, we got the sun in our eyes, and these landings, I'm sure they're using 2.7 out there. Or 2.3,
2.3, I was gonna say 2.3. Record this flight for us. And Cessna 87, Tower Cessna 87 Juliet Alpha, holding short, runway 30, ready for departure.
Roger.
All right, guys, so here I am with my CFI Jordan, and we're going to do a quick flight up to Waukegan today, really just to practice our landings. I'll try to fill in some points here where I can, but enjoy the flight.
Cessna 87 Juliet Alpha, right to the northeast approved, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, clear for takeoff, 87 Juliet Alpha.
And Tower, 43 on golf, sorry, did you want left or right traffic on the go?
Cessna Tree 1 Golf, right traffic, when able.
What, sorry, I missed.
Yes sir, right traffic.
Did he tell me left or right after?
Got a right turn out.
Right turn out,
northeast.
Alright, center line, heels full throttle, gauges are in the green, heels on the floor. Right rudder. Yeah, let's get that guy going. There we go. Airspeed is alive. 55, and we are rotating.
And yes, I know I'm not wearing my mask properly. It is not covering my nose. Well aware of that fact. At this point, I've actually had and gotten over COVID pretty recently. And so I'm really kind of immune and safe at this point. And my instructor will, as you'll see soon, actually take his mask off as well.
All right, welcome to the sky.
Sierra 714 Foxtrot Tango, Executive Tower, proceed on course, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
All right, so climbing here at VY,
30,
74.
Start Tango. Executive Tower, Cirrus 847 Juliet Golf with you for 3-4.
Cirrus 847 Juliet Golf, Executive Tower, enter the left downwind, runway 30, wind 290 at 8.
All right, so we're at 1200, we'll start our right turn.
Yep, just do traffic.
Scanning, I don't see anything.
16 and 30 operation now with the winds. Little guys going to 30 in the pattern. So where are you parking tonight?
Hangar 5, 847 Juliet Golf.
Roger.
So for this crosswind here, since we're crossing an approach quarter? Do we just, because there's a traffic literally right there.
3-1 Golf, you're number 1 to the field.
We just go right
3-0,
over?
clear for the option.
Yeah, I just don't want to linger. I mean, we want to get in the downwind. I would say in the downwind now, but obviously don't want to cut him off. But, so yeah, just kind of get behind him.
Runway 3031 Golf, sorry.
We get behind him?
Yeah, I just want to cross the 1-6 approach path, essentially.
Yeah. But we're not going into a downwind.
Cessna 626, Lima Sierra 15 to northwest, inbound, full stop with Tango.
Cessna 636, Lima Sierra.
You just want to make sure that you're getting across it pretty aggressively and not a gradual, you know,
Got it.
gentle turn to the north.
Right traffic to runway 306, Lima Sierra.
And it is hazy, huh?
Yeah, they've been burning a lot. So, and there's no wind, so it's just like
Tango and just confirm you're
hanging around. Can't see the city hardly.
That is wild.
Passing 5 to the north for 30, and I have Tango, 6 Lima Sierra.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so the
7 Sierra Golf, you're number 2 to the
cruise
field.
checklist.
Cessna on the right base, runway 30,
basically we're gonna
clear to land.
I mean, we're trimmed. Hours 20 minutes 24. We're not leading out this mixture. That is the cruise checklist.
Executive Tower, Cessna 675.
Behind you.
Going past MJ's house, I think.
Oh, we passed it yet?
No, it's actually right up there.
Tower, is the right traffic for 31 Golf?
That's awesome.
Affirmative, so
Ever seen it?
advised.
No, I don't think so.
Take me, see that red awning?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm just to the right of that, so let's go left and stay just to the right of it.
I just drive over the freeway?
Yeah,
Or
essentially.
drive, I mean fly.
Yeah, just stay over like this east side of it, just a little bit.
Okay.
Then you're gonna look, there's the crossrun road right there.
Yep.
Alright, so in that corner, that northwest corner,
Yeah.
you'll see not close to the road, but just behind it, that one with the circular, there's a cylindrical,
Yeah, I see it.
yeah, that little compound is Michael Jordan's old house.
Like right here.
Yep.
That we're just a beam right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, right down
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
A little glass light, a little
Yeah.
pool, it's all covered up.
On the far side or on this side? On the far side.
Close one. So you see the pool right there,
Yeah.
the black part right by the train
Yeah.
power lines?
Yeah. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, if you go to on the street, you have a big 2-3 on the gates.
Oh, that's
But the
awesome.
gates go around, there's the neighbors in front of it, so his driveway goes way around the neighbor, so you can't see it at all.
You can go Lima
Wow.
Delta to 5 with me.
But the gates are still up, even though they still say 2-3, even though I think he sold that house.
Yeah.
7 Julia Golf. Yeah, I was way off.
You know, I just love flying to Waukegan. I get to go north along the Lake Michigan coastline, and I just think it is such a pretty flight. This is clearly late afternoon in the winter, so the sun's starting to come down. It'll get dark in a little bit, but I just think this is such a beautiful way to fly.
Max right here?
Yep, we better call it quick, because there's airspace starts in like a mile.
Okay. Waukegan Tower, Cessna 87 Juliet Alpha is 5.5 to the south, just over the stacks inbound for touch and goes with Quebec.
87 Juliet Alpha, Waukegan Tower, port of left base 23.
I'm left base for 23, 87 Juliet Alpha. Alright, before landing checklist, ATIS, we've got that. We've set the altimeter. Seatbelts and shoulder harnesses are fastened. The fuel selector valve is on both. The mixture is rich. The lights are all on. The before landing checklist is complete. So help me out here. So we're at 18. So we're just kind of running with a wide base here. Pretty far out.
Yeah, so just kind of, we'll square it up now. So
So turn base or?
Yeah.
And what are you going to call it?
Number 402 Alpha, Mike, Waukegan Tower, port the junction.
4 slow down. And tower 87 Juliet Alpha, turning left base for 23.
87 Juliet Alpha 23, clear touch and go, make left close traffic.
Alright, clear touch and go for 23 and left close traffic after 87 Juliet Alpha.
So as I've mentioned, this flight is all about working on my landings. Really, the landings I feel like have been the biggest struggle for me. I'm getting a lot of the other maneuvers down pretty well, but for some reason, getting that perfect greased landing has just been a challenge. So we'll be working on it with a number of touch and goes today, and the process hasn't ended today, I can tell you that much. It'll keep going, and you'll see it for sure in some future videos.
Flaps 10. Well, I don't want to go any lower is the problem. Yeah, let's just kill the whole altitude. Let's stop our descent. Which, I mean, seems like it wouldn't happen, but when you get the sun in your eyes, you know, if you're low, all of a sudden, next thing you know, you've been descending, you didn't realize it, and you end up with a tree in front of you. No, listen, I guess I can do it. Any flaps here or no? I think you're okay with that. Over in center. It's a weird approach. Yeah, power out.
Set the 172 Whiskey Foxtrot Waukegan ground from the Club 32 taxi Charlie.
Full power. That power and flaps up. Flaps already were up, but okay. I thought we had 10 in there. I thought we didn't put any, so I got you. I thought we had 10 in there. I didn't put them in. Because
Diamond 419 Alpha Mike, Waukegan Tower 23, make a left close traffic, clear for takeoff. You're going to Cessna, that's in the left, made to go down.
Continue the heading here, we'll look for traffic somewhere. Alright, we're beam those numbers.
Diamond 9 Alpha
Bring
Mike,
that power back.
option. What type of approach is he looking for?
Starting to bleed. Go 10 degrees flaps.
The visual approach for the option 9 Alpha Mike.
Fight,
Diamond 9
fight
Alpha Mike, I
that.
got other players. Unable option, or do you want touch and go or taxi backs?
Touch and go, 9 Alpha Mike.
Thank you.
Oh, word.
87 Juliet Alpha, if you can, start your left base, please.
Alright, so on that left base, 7 Juliet Alpha.
We're spicy today at Waukegan.
Diamond 9 Alpha Mike, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Max 30 degrees of bank.
Continuing downwind, you'll call my base,
Okay.
9 Alpha Mike.
For multiple lane of traffic.
Holding short, 2 Whiskey Box.
Diamond 9 Alpha Mike, number 3 to the runway, traffic falling to Diamond.
So as far as my landings are concerned, one of the challenges has been getting lined up perfectly on center line. So right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get lined up, and you'll see my CFI kind of trying to help me do that as well.
Use those ailerons to control your direction. Keep the rudders, keep you in line with the runway. So you're to the left.
Diamond 9 Alpha Mike, you can start your left base, 2-3, clear touch and go. And make left close traffic.
Left base, clear touch and go, left traffic on.
Oof, okay, so a little bit of a rough landing, and as you can see, I was way left of the center line. Apart from just getting onto center line, one of the challenges I've been having is that proper timing of the round out and flare. It's a real tough aspect of landings, and it's really what you need to just nail that perfect greased landing. So we're going to keep working on it.
That's one less thing you have to worry about. I'm going to keep you off the ground with the power. If we touch down, it's okay. But you're just going to control the pitch.
87 Juliet Alpha, extend your upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Extend the upwind, you'll call the crosswind, 7 Juliet Alpha. Alright, so I'm sorry, say this again?
So I'm going to control the power, keep us on the ground, and then you're just going to keep us in that ground effect. And I want you to start in the center of the runway, and then we're going to eat up the whole runway. I want you to bring us to the left and right. From like the left side of the runway, back to the right side of the runway, and back to the center.
You want me to float over?
Yep.
Okay.
And report turning.
We don't have any wind, so not too worried about it. Do a good slip in here.
Diamond 9 Alpha
A slip is a really cool technique that you can use to lose a lot of altitude quickly without gaining airspeed. Essentially what you do is apply full rudder with opposite aileron, which creates a ton of drag, brings that plane down quickly, but keeps you slow.
Now you want power? Or what are you on?
Take it for just a second.
Yep, your controls.
Mike 2-3, clear to land.
2-3, clear to land, 2 Mike.
You really brought us down.
Diamond 9 Alpha Mike, that traffic's now going to be a full stop.
9 Alpha Mike, thank you. Alright, your controls.
My controls.
Alright, I'm going to add power, and I just want you to take me to the left side of the runway right now. Keep that rudder, keep us centered on the line. Yep. Alright, keep us off the ground. Now go to the right side. Go left rudder, right wing. There you go. A little bit left rudder. Right, switch sides. Hold that center line. Right. Power on. Good obstacle, by the right flap coming up. So, point of that was that we got, that rudder in there, keeping us in line with the runway.
Yeah.
The ailerons are what's moving us left and right.
Yeah.
So, the time before that, we were kind of jumping around on the rudders. And, it was kind of like a left and a right, with the rudders, the ailerons kind of doing like this, and then we're getting, you're worried about getting side loaded, so it's, right. Just keep those, the nose longitudinally aligned with the runway, and then use those ailerons to get you on that center line. We have flaps 20, power out.
We have been sight, 9 Alpha Mike.
Got power to control that altitude. And on this one, I'm going to take your throttle again. And we're going to do a touch and go. I'm going to take your throttle. And then,
9 Alpha Mike, that traffic will be at your 10 o'clock coming up on your nose.
we're not going to land in the first part of the runway, okay? So I just want you to keep us off the runway, going down the center. You're going to have to increase that back pressure as we slow down. But I want you to keep us off the runway.
So increase the back pressure to keep us off the runway, keep us on the center line.
Yep. Just like you're going to land, but we're just going to stay that foot or so over the runway.
Okay. So right now, for my sight picture, I feel like we're crabbed quite a bit to the right, but I do feel like the center line is coming directly kind of through me or like through my right shoulder.
We're on the left side of the runway right now.
We are. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
You can see, look at the lights down close to us.
Yeah.
And those follow the center line too, right? All right, I'm adding power now that we're on glide slope.
Okay.
All right, come a little bit more to the right. But you are to the left side still.
Interesting. Okay, so
Like you're at
part of it's my
like
sight
on the left
picture, I
line.
think. Okay.
All right, keep us coming down. All right, we're in a low flying again. Getting that round out. But just don't touch down. Don't touch down full fly. More back pressure. More back pressure. Keep us on the center line. More back pressure. More back pressure. Put us off the line. We're gonna fly this real low. Alright, keep us in the air. Alright. Keep us in the air. More back pressure. Pull. You like to keep us in the air, we need a lot of back pressure.
Okay.
We're gonna go around.
Call to go around.
No, when we touched it, we didn't touch it. I think we're not flaring enough.
9 Alpha Mike, make right
Just
close
keeping that
traffic.
ground effect, and that's where I'm saying like that whole pretend you know when landing, right?
7 Juliet Alpha 2-3 clear, touch and go on the go, make right close traffic.
2-3, clear touch and go, and right close traffic after Cessna 87 Philadelphia.
So we have our descent phase, we get that round out, and we're kind of like skipping the round out on some of these and just going right into
Is that because I'm pulling back too hard, too fast?
I don't think we're, right now I don't think we're, it's either quick abrupt because we're late with the flare. If you're late with it, all of a sudden it's like you're coming down super steep, skipping the flare, pulling up, and we're just getting our nose off the ground before we hit our main.
Okay.
Or we are getting into that ground effect, and we're not pulling up enough, and so we're still too fast, and end up landing kind of flat. And that's when you get the bounces.
Say that. Alpha Mike, oh, we have it now. Traffic's in sight, 9 Alpha Mike. 9 Alpha Mike, sounds good. 2-3, cleared, touch and go. Cleared, touch and go, 9 Alpha Mike.
Yeah, can we get a southbound departure after this?
And Tower 87 Juliet Alpha, can we make a southbound departure after this touch go?
7 Juliet Alpha, that's fine, sir, on the go, proceed southbound.
Alright, southbound on the go, 7 Juliet Alpha.
Alright, we're super high, right? Got no power is idle.
And Cessna 228, instead of entering the left downwind, just proceed direct to a left base and report the left base.
Okay, proceed direct for a left base
give me
and
one.
report the left base, 228.
Thank you.
Left foot all the way on the floor. There you go. Now we're dumping that altitude.
So, there you go. Down. So now I'm starting to like...
KUGN Tower, Sierra
now just fly it
370 Golf
and
15
then
to the west with Quebec, landing full stop.
Sierra 370 Golf, KUGN Tower, port 5 miles
A
west.
little more back pressure pull.
Port 5 west
There you
field,
go.
370 Golf.
See how much softer that was?
Yeah. Flaps up. Full power.
Now granted, we were a little bit, right rudder, get us in that center.
Yep.
Now granted, I think we were a little bit too high when we did it. We need to do it a little bit lower. You got that horn on for a long time.
On when we did what? When we
Did that flare. So I'd like to have been a little bit lower when we were pulling.
okay.
To get that flare. Because if you get too much, too slow, right, you're going to come down hard anyway. So I'd like to be a little bit lower, do it about a foot over the ground. When you're doing that, but the concept is there, like more back pressure, and you can see how much back pressure you have.
Yeah.
And how it prolongs your time in that ground effect.
Okay.
Let's go do it, executive.
Let's do it. Executive Tower, Cessna 87 Juliet Alpha is 6.5 to the north over the shore, inbound with Tango.
Cessna 87 Juliet Alpha is going to talk. Wind is calm. Continue inbound runway 16.
Inbound for 167 Juliet Alpha.
All right, guys, we will leave it there. The cameras start to die around here, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If so, go ahead and hit that like button, and while you're at it, why don't you hit that subscribe button too, because my goal on this channel is to keep making some of these videos of my flight training, keep releasing them, and hopefully creating some really good content for you guys. Hey, any questions or comments or anything you just want to let me know, go ahead and put those down in the comment section, and stay tuned, because hopefully we'll have some more great content for you guys coming up soon. Thanks, guys.